Mindfulness Wednesday. It's Miss Lansing with your mindful moment for the second Wednesday of summer schools. I'm glad you're joining me today. So today, let's start with our breathing. So sit comfortably in your chair. Put your hands on your knees, or maybe on an armrest that you've got going on in the chair that you're in. So sit comfortably. It's best to have both of your feet flat on the floor. That'll help you maintain balance and grounding. So we're going to continue with the breathing technique that we learned yesterday, which is soundscapes. And remember, the technique of soundscapes is sound and listening to the sound of your breath as you're breathing. And you want to try and focus on that sound, the sound of your breath going in and out, inhaling and exhaling, the sound of that, to try and practice our skill of focus. Now, as you're doing this breathing technique, you might get distracted by some other sounds going on around you, or maybe, so other sounds and things that are happening. Maybe your phone will ring, or you might see somebody walk by, and so you get distracted. But the point of this activity is to bring yourself back to focusing on your breath, focusing on that one thing, even though you get distracted, to kind of bring yourself back and to focus on that one thing. So today, let's use our breathing technique, our 2 and 4. So remember, you inhale for 2, you hold for 4 counts, and then you exhale for 2. Inhale for 2, hold for 4, exhale for 2. So I'm going to do this technique focusing on the sound of my breath, and you can join me for a few moments. So I'm going to inhale, hold, exhale. So when you're ready, try to normalize your breathing back to your regular pattern. So as you do the soundscapes breathing technique, it's best to close your eyes. Now, I know in our earlier mindful moments, we talked about being comfortable or not with closing your eyes. It's best if you close your eyes, because then you can focus all the more on that breathing and that sound and not be distracted by visual things that might be happening around you. So it's good to close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. It's also best to maybe be in a room kind of by yourself, so you're not distracted by other things and other sounds. It's also best to set a timer. So if you've got a smartwatch or a cell phone, you can set a timer for maybe 4 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe start with 1 minute. Close your eyes and do it for 1 minute. And when you first do this, 1 minute feels forever. But when you do it more often, you'll find that the 1 minute goes by very quickly. So some other techniques to do with your soundscapes is to close your eyes, to maybe be in a room by yourself, and to set a timer on your phone, or a clock nearby, to give yourself a nice chunk of time to practice your breathing technique. Okay. Let's move on to our gratitude. What are we thankful for today? What am I grateful for today? I am grateful that we live in a wonderful city, national city, which is very close to many wonderful things that San Diego has to offer. including weather, beaches, parks, all kinds of fun things that we have here in San Diego. So I'm very thankful to be able to live in a wonderful place. I'm thankful to have grown up in National City. So I went to Sweetwater, I went to Granger, I went to Eltion Elementary. So I'm very grateful for National City. Um, yeah. Self-care. Notice the things you do well today, even if it's very small. Okay. So what is one thing you did well today? Okay, it doesn't have to be this grand, huge gesture. What is one good thing that you did today, even how small? So I would like to say today, the one good thing I did today was make a few students smile. So I went out during the break today and I met with some of our students, introduced myself to some of our freshmen that are coming new to Sweetwater in July. And I saw a few smiles through the eyes because, everyone's wearing their mask. So I guess I really didn't see smiles, but it looked like they were smiling from their reaction and their body language. So I did that well today, making people smile. And I hope they felt welcome getting to know one of the counselors here at Sweetwater. Now, your kindness challenge for today is to tell 3 people that you are grateful to and tell them why. So who are 3 people that you are grateful for and why? Tell them that today, because you don't know if you'll have tomorrow. So if there are some friends or family or teachers or your counselor or school nurse, whoever that you feel grateful for, tell them. Tell them you're grateful for them and why. It would be best if it was a phone call or an in-person, face-to-face conversation that you'll have with this person. But even if it's a text, a DM, an email, a Jupiter message, any way of communicating to that person that you are grateful for them will definitely be appreciated. So take some time out to do that today. So don't forget to do our mindful moment reflection every day that you come and visit with me during mindful moment. I'd love to see your comments, to see some of your thoughts about some of the things that we talk about. So even if you're watching live or if you watch a recorded version, let's say you watch this 2 weeks from now, I'd still like you to fill out this mindful moment reflection because I'd like to know how you felt about it. So thank you for joining me on this Wellness Wednesday for our summer school mindful moment. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. And as always, be well, Red Devils. We'll see you soon. Bye.